Hey Frank,
Hey,
how you doing?
good.
Good. Yeah, should be showing our winter field day from last year.
Yep,
Good. Oh, I really hope that we get a go.
I really hope it's still at Roosevelt.
That was such of an awesome trip.
It really was. I really hope we do.
Yeah, I'm like, we've got to do it. It's like, come on, just let us.
Use sound button here. Where's the sound?
Hey, Dennis.
So I got that camera mounted.
You did?
That's cool. With the PTZ.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Good boy, Cody.
I can only imagine what it's going to be like once it goes higher. So it's only at about 22, 23 feet right now. And it'll be near 40.
Wow. Hi. Oh, I see Virgil's in.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Good.
Filling out all my ballots, voting off.
You have one for every day now?
Yeah. Truckload of them.
There we go. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of Facebook telling me, "Oh, don't forget to vote." It's like, okay, dude, just we get it. Oh,
The only thing I don't like is if you go too high, it has a little bit of a black line.
yeah.
Because it's going past the visibility of the frame of the camera.
Oh, really?
It's the only thing I don't like.
Hmm.
And I don't know of any other way I can correct that, without like modifying the camera to go down
Yeah.
lower in the dome, but then I don't know if that'll work. But for $140 for a PTZ PoE camera, I can't complain.
Yeah. Now you have it mounted so that the dome is facing downwards, right?
I do.
Okay.
I mean, I am pretty sure. Let me take a look here.
All right.
Okay, so I'm still working. There's an unintended consequence of COVID here, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I got so many QSL cards, I'm running late scanning them. I could barely hold all the envelopes in one hand. Just a little bit. So I'm still trying to scan them all.
Okay.
So I want to put them up in this meeting, but I'm still working on scanning them.
Well, take your time.
I've got another 20 or so to go. That'd be 30 or 40 in the post office box from field day.
Nice.
Wow.
And a lot of them are from FTA. You got one from Hong Kong, it looks like, Frank. It's got an American address on it, but it looks like a Hong Kong call.
Yeah. Yep. Nice. Hey, I'll work anybody and everybody. I don't care. You don't want to do field day, but you're clearly DX. I will figure out what your exchange is.
I don't know. He's
Right.
got an American.
You want
band.
to
Like,
you want to come? You want to just do a general chat? You're a good DX. Great, you'll get your general chat. You
Yep.
know, I
Yep.
don't care.
But I've got several QSL cards, FT8. A lot. Most of these are FT8, believe it or not.
That's funny.
I know. I'm really surprised that we're getting FT8 QSL cards.
That's
You know
pretty
what?
nice.
That's
Actually,
good to know.
most of them are FT8. I'll be honest.
Are they
Well, then
from? What countries are they from?
Majority from the United States.
Oh,
And within the
interesting.
United States, I would say California, Texas, Utah, things like that.
Which was pretty nice. FT8
Yeah,
was actually a really good mode.
I noticed the Japan stations really they like their QSL cards.
Yeah.
You'll get almost 100% Japan QSLs via card.
But
Nice.
I'm just surprised. I mean, with people being stuck at home, QSL cards seem like a natural thing to have done because there's nothing better to do with their time in their hands.
Well, that's
And
pretty
QSL
impressive, though.
cards here are not the cheap run-of-the-mill paper QSL cards. I have to scan these things in. I can't run through my feeder. They're thick stock, high quality, double-sided, driving me nuts, freaking QSL cards, which is nice, but they're not quick to scan.
Welcome to my world. I usually I just have a flatbed scanner, and all I do is I put one image on one side and then I scan the other side, and then
Oh yeah, I know, but try doing that in a hurry with a fistful of them.
take your time. No need to.
I'm doing
No
a
need to
whole
rush.
HK3J right now.
My gosh.
I forget if it's either a grid square or a call sign. And the reason I say that is P.O. Box something something Miami, Florida.
Oh,
Old HK2JFF, new new HK3JFF.
Yeah,
might be the guy out of
look him up
Colombia.
on Cure. Yeah,
'Cause
he's
they're-
got it's a Columbia station, but he's got a QSL manager in Florida.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, but what HK I thought was Hong Kong.
Because I know that there was one guy out of Colombia that we ended up getting on FT8.
Yeah, look him up on QRZ.
No,
HK3J.
I'm too busy rapidly loading cards into the scanner.
Let's see here.
The name.
What was the call sign?
Jermaine Duran.
HK3J.
HK3JFF, actually. HK3JF was a event call sign.
Huh.
Yeah, this guy's out of Colombia, Bogota, Colombia. And he has a mailbox in Miami. So that's what it is.
Mode work was FT8 on 7.074 megahertz.
And I think I ended up sending him a $5 bill, just an FYI. So he made out like a bandit, but I wanted to make sure that we were going to get a card from him. So
Well, your $5 paid off.
yeah, because I basically hand wrote out every single one of our QSL cards. And I remember putting him in there, and I was like, "Oh no, I better get this one out the door." And
I got one card I opened. I'm like, this looks familiar, and I already threw the envelopes away, and I'm not going to go digging for it. But apparently, KE6FQC got returned to us.
who was it?
KE6F Quebec Charlie. Foxtrot Quebec Charlie got returned.
Huh.
Okay, here
I
goes
already
away.
threw the envelope away. I didn't realize it was ours. I'm like, that looks very familiar. I like that card.
What was that, Frank?
There goes a Waymo.
Oh, past your yeah, you're not showing your image there, by the way.
No, I know. The camera came off the mount. I just don't feel like dealing with that.
Gotcha. Yeah, field day was pretty fun. I don't know what it was this year. This year was weird.
This year was definitely different, and the QSL cards speak for it because that's something that's normally not done.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm so glad that's probably not on frame. Oh, gross. And that's on frame as my cat throws up everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Really? No, don't eat that, Sedona. Oh, gross.
The joys of having cats around.
Oh, the puke from, I can't stand cats personally. They are disgusting creatures.
Yep.
I'm a dog person, not a cat person. I can understand 1 or 2 cats per house, maybe. Gross.
Ah.
Okay. My hands dry for a second, and I'm gonna get this QSR card stuck in my hands. Okay. Ow.
So Virgil, any word on whether or not they're gonna do Quartz Fest? Or are they still thinking about it, or
Canceled.
It's quasi. Yeah, it's they're still like saying you can show up and camp, but they're not doing any organized. There's no like seminars or none of that stuff is being organized.
okay?
It's unofficially, it's
Calling
officially
it
but
pause.
unofficially canceled. Is that right? Makes
Yeah.
that right?
Pretty much everything's canceled except for the Superstition. Instead of having a HamFest, is having a pizza party.
A what?
They're having a pizza party at Oregon Stop Pizza,
Oh.
and they're because they were still trying to continue with their big raffle. They're raffling off equipment, or their prizes,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and there's supposed to be limited tailgating there, but you have to reserve spots ahead. You'd have to contact them to get the details, but
Are
Okay.
you saying a bunch of soldiers occupying the campus with M4 carbines is enough to deter the Superstition Club from showing up there?
What was that?
Are you saying a bunch of soldiers occupying MCC with M4 carbines is enough to deter the Superstition Club from going there?
Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
No, they certainly figured out some alternates. Yeah, no, they're having limited tailgating. No tables allowed. So literally, like you're selling from the back of your truck.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Something tells me that's to get around some requirements for Oregon Stop. But 8-1 on Saturday, December 9th.
Wow.
yeah, but everything else, Yuma in February is already canceled. Quartz Fest, they're saying that's the only other one that they're saying come down and camp, but they're not doing. I think they're going to try to do a VE testing somehow, but other than that, I think
Yeah.
activities are off.
Okay.
I see an opportunity here. And we have the resources to do it. Why don't we hold an online HamFest?
Oh, it's already been done numerous times.
Has it?
Yep. Yeah, I was no, that's one. Yeah, it's not the one.
Either that or we just go hold one up inside the National Forest in the spring and say F them.
Yeah, actually, there's a Payson group that last month put on a HamFest, and it was at one of the city parks, and they just kind of spread people out, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the weekend we were up there too.
Was that?
Yeah, it was maybe 3 weeks ago.
I'm sorry, some of the pictures have a little bit of lines in the background. I didn't realize there was some hair on the top of the printer scanner bit, cat hair. So I got it off now, but oh well. I don't think it's going to
I had
distract too much from the presentation.
yeah, I participated in that virtual Ham fest that they had, Ham Expo.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
I did too. I thought it was a great. The way they had it set up was really nice. I mean, they had some really good speakers, and you know, they had. I mean, I didn't really trust the. You know, I didn't believe that I was going to win anything with the little contest that they had going on, but.
Well, yeah. So, the question I got, Ryan, is how much was that ham stick and dipole antenna adapter you bought?
I was like $25.
Okay, because I was over at a Love's Truck Stop, and for $18, they had an antenna mount one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I buy 2 of those and just mount them back to back, and just replace the EL259 adapter with a bolt on one of them without the isolator washer, I think I would be done, right?
Probably.
It'd be like $35, but no shipping and handling. Probably about the same, wouldn't it?
Let's see here. I go. Let me switch to none.
Did you work a Martian?
No, that was part of the that virtual Ham Expo.
Oh.
Yeah, I ordered the little certificate because I was like, going, okay, that might be a collector's item to put up on the wall one of these days. So, and it was actually kind of I had a good time with it. So.
I didn't think about ordering anything from them. I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, there was it was kind of hidden. I was kind of a little disappointed that but it was kind of expensive too. So it's like, so I went ahead and did it because I was like going, hey, I might as well go right ahead and support it, you know. And I filled out the survey afterwards, and I kind of wish that they had kept the some of the presentations up where you can find them easily, but I mean, I'm sure that they're up on YouTube by now too. So, let's see here. Oh, what was I looking for? So I was thinking, right now, as of right now, they haven't canceled our campground reservation, as of yet.
This is 2020, Orion.
I know. We're still like 2 months away, 3 months away.
Arrive, it's canceled. You know what I mean?
What's that?
With 2020, we're probably told when we get there it's canceled.
I mean, we reserved this way before COVID came out, and you would think that they would have, if they were going to cancel it, they would have canceled it by now. But I have a feeling that they're just holding off until the very last moment.
I kind of had to fight them a little bit to get Houston Mesa money back for May.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the campground fees were refunded, but then they tried to keep like $18 or something, and I had to open a ticket and say like, no, you owe me that back too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like you canceled on them; it was them canceling on you.
Yeah.
They should be paying the full amount back.
Well, part of it was our reservation was after the lockdown had reopened, but before we locked down the second time.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
They're like, well, things are open, so it's your fault you canceled. It's like, no, I couldn't have come up there.
Yeah. It's not my fault that, we went into lockdown.
Yeah, I had to open a ticket, but did get the money back at least.
Nice. Yeah, it's still showing that it's reserved, so
Interesting.
yeah.
All Oh my God.
So I'm hoping that what they do is they just send me an email saying go ahead and go on in, because I mean I put us down for only having like 10 people there, and you know I maybe you know if they say they need a total amount of people, we'll just get a head count and then we'll just lock it down and say okay, nobody else. But I mean I've got gate codes and everything.
Yeah, those can't be changed.
Well, yeah, they can be changed. I was going to go up there if they haven't said anything by, you know, as it gets closer, I was going to go up there and try the gate code and see. And then, you know, if the ranger shows up, just show them the letter saying, "Hey, nobody canceled it. It was still sitting there." And
Wow. We're heading into our last QSL card, then I can put them up for you guys.
Okay.
but
This is an insane amount of QSL cards.
so the only thing that's really changed for Winter Field Day, quite honestly, is the aggregation scores, or the what is it? Not the club scores. That's the only thing that's changed. And what they've done is basically, so each individual goes out there and does their own thing, and when they go to fill out the form, the Cabrillo entry form, they make sure that they put in a entry in there that says the club name in there, and then they submit the form, and then basically everybody, basically the club gets the total amount of everybody, which if we don't get the group campground, I say we do. I don't know. I say even with even if we can still have the group campground, I say let's go right ahead and do it. If anybody wants to participate that doesn't want to show up at the campground, I say, you know, let's go for it. But for some strange reason, it's Winter Field Day is the last full weekend of January of each year. So this year it falls on January 30th and 31st. So, and we've got the campground reserved from the 27th through the 1st, just for those who want to go up and camp out a little bit longer. And all right, hold on one second. Sounded like somebody was at my door. Anyways, yeah, it's going. So that's the only change in it is, you know, when you go to submit your score, you just put in the club information and submit it. I was going through this to see what else, but we were thinking that we could possibly just go out to like some BLM land or something like that and just set up and do it anyways.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I'm going to be checking out some state trust land this weekend.
Okay.
See what it's like.
Okay. Like I said, there's some hair that was on the back that I wiped off, but other than that, QSL cards are ready for us to go through.
FT8, FT4. So are they not? Okay, so there's no FT8 for Winter Field Day.
Yeah.
Kind of a bummer, but at the same time, I kind of understand them.
Well, with FT8, the reason I think is because you can put your computer outside and go back inside and get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Events. It's a little automated. They're trying to get people out of the house.
See here. Yeah, anyways, we'd be outdoor location. Maybe something like a 4 Oscar or something like that. Which we can discuss when we get closer there. I know Dennis had kind of a rough idea. I guess over, what is it, Mount Graham, Dennis? Oh, hold on one second. Dennis, you got to unmute yourself there.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, it said to unmute.
Yeah. So
No,
were you
there's
thinking Mount
a-
Graham or what?
That's about an hour longer drive than this. So it's, you know, last half hour of windy, twisty roads going up the first rounds, which is about 6,700 feet. And there's like 4 campgrounds in that area, 2 single place settings, and then there's a group camp which they rent for $30 a night that has bathrooms and water, but it's not as the ones up there towards where we go. I can't think of the name of the campground, but these are okay. They're not super great, but they're regular pit toilets and that funny kind of how you get the water. But it could be, there's lots of trees there, so couldn't put antennas up.
Okay.
So it's an alternate if you don't mind the extra driving. There's 27 miles of Safford.
Okay. What was that, Frank?
Do we know what the temperatures are like?
Well, that's gonna be a good.
They've got a couple of nice websites that have that information. We were up there and it was very warm, but unusual, at least what post said. So could probably be cold, you know, in January. They do open on all winds though. They have multiple going up there so they can blow off at regular intervals when the snow falls.
Mm-hmm. Now, would this be for field day or winter field day we're talking? Just make sure we're...
Well,
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
With this, are we
I've got the
thinking
best
field?
audio here.
Are we talking for winter field day or for field day?
Well, it could be for field day too, if they never keep, Tonto keeps the
Okay.
camera closed in summer.
yeah, we'll definitely have to take a look at it because see here, I'm trying to see where is this located at. Okay, there's Clifton. Okay, so it is in those mountains there. Okay, where's my... Okay, so it's in this range here. Oh, we're talking like 10,000 feet elevation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
we're
way
already-
too cold.
That's going to be very cold.
The campground is 9,700 feet.
Okay,
Winter field,
9,700.
I mean, that's cold weather gear.
97. Yeah.
Yeah, I just took a look at the weather chart. I mean, like tonight, it's supposed to dip down to 31 down there.
Well, Ryan, you still got
Could be.
right?
What's that?
Still got your snow cat, right?
No, I got Cody. He'll keep me warm.
No, I mean the snow cat with the tractor tires on it.
Oh, no, I don't have that. Not anymore. We'll have to rent one.
Yeah, 9,700 feet. That sounds like a good field day spot.
Yeah. Yeah, we might have to actually go and we might actually have to go out there and take a look at it.
That's a national campground. In the state park, it's a national park. So that's the reason they're open.
Yeah, are they still open in the wintertime though?
Well, according to the campground host, they are. Because a lot of people go up there and play in the snow.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see.
I mean, it's a steep mountain. The road's really windy, twisty. I don't see the mountain go up. It's if you had it might be difficult to take a trailer up there. Although I did see trailers in campground.
Well, Hospital Flat Campground up there is closed. Soldier Creek Campground is open. And that's up there. And that's at 9,300 feet.
Oof.
Yeah. And we might have to look at that for possible field day.
I mean, that's a good 15 degrees cooler than where we're going now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got great views because it's a narrow mountain, and you look off from the campground, you just see forever there, all across towards the west.
You got line of sight to California from there.
Well, let's see here. Cunningham Campground, it says it's closed. Seasonal information, but they're at 9,000 feet, so.
Yeah, you have 155 miles of line of sight from that elevation.
Holy cow.
Oh, no, not that much. I'm sorry. What is it, 9,500 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. The actual line of sight, I got the math wrong.
Well, they got 3 telescopes up at the top, so they got to have that, availability to get up there.
You should be able to talk back to the valley on an HT from up there.
Well, hopefully. I mean, Pinal Peak is in between it and us, so.
Oh, you at least hit Pinal Peak.
Wow.
Ugh.
Arcadia is at 6,700 feet, and it's open.
That's the one we were at, 6,700.
6,700, okay.
And
That's
there's
a little higher
there's 2 single place campgrounds, and then there's 2 group campgrounds in that immediate area.
Okay.
Well, I suggesting that we kick this around, but we table this until the next staff meeting.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
We could talk about this for the next 3 hours and not have an answer.
that's true.
Now we're sounding like the Ham Radio Workshop podcast.
So let me throw up these QSL cards. These are pretty cool.
Yeah, did you send them out or did you post them
I'm gonna throw them right on the screen.
on the?
There you go.
It's a little grayed out. There you go. Oh, there we
Okay.
go.
That good enough for everybody?
K6TY. Wow, they're out camping.
Yeah. Well, at least I don't know if they're camping then, but let's see. On
Well-
the back of it. So that's field day card. 40-meter digital.
Well, I would say so. G5RV.
And that's at 3:34. I'm assuming UTC because we're not up at 3:34 in the morning.
We're a whole bunch of old guys. What are we doing up at 3:30 in the morning?
They
Oh,
don't
wait a
see
second. That's what time I get up.
where they're at though at all.
What's that?
They don't tell us where they're at all, do they? No.
No.
Okay. They have this guy here. W050. He's in Texas. He says the digital mode, FT4.
Yeah, it was more FT8 than anything, but yeah.
40 meter. Mario. What is he right there for the report? Received, I guess?
Yeah, because that's pretty much all you do for
WA6E.
WA6E.
So we got this guy in Loomis, California. WA6E. This is a nice looking card.
Yeah.
Flex user.
Yeah, I was just gonna say flex.
What?
He's a flex user.
The radio.
Yeah, and I think he's FT8 too. Yep. 80 meters.
He's cheating. He should have been single sideband on that flex radio.
I love this card. This is to me. Hi, Vincent. This is on, looks like 80 meters. Lower
Yep.
side field day.
Yeah, lower sideband, that would be 80.
N1SV, New England call sign. Middlesex.
Yep.
Let's see.
Uh,
Work there? No.
Single sideband, 14 megahertz, that'd be, 20 meters. I think Joanne worked him or worked them.
It's pretty cool. Then we got Los Angeles.
Of course, with all the snow in the background, perfect for winter field day.
This was summer field day.
Yeah.
100 watts no wire. Let's see. CW.
That would have been you, Vinny, I believe.
Well, that's one of our visitors, I think, right?
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Then we got KE4WLE, Ohio. That's a nice
Yep.
card.
That is a nice card. I like that.
And that was FT8 on 40 meters. A lot of these, like I said, are Frank's FT8.
Yeah.
KG7UL, Crater Lake.
Crater Lake.
That's another FT8. Long wire.
Oh, yeah.
IC756 on 50 watts.
Whew.
That's a lot of power for FT8.
Yep.
But the conditions kind of warranted it.
Yeah.
There's a United States Marine Corps. I don't know if this guy was a pilot or something.
I'm going to take a gamble that he probably was.
Yeah. It looks like F4 too.
I don't want to mess with him.
Is that an F4? I think it is. It looks like it.
Yeah.
There's the squadron. The fact that he has a squadron there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a squadron logo on it. That's what I'm saying. It's not just some random picture of a plane. He's actually got got the Marine Corps logo and a squadron logo for the Marine Corps. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mhm.
Said that's an FT4 airplane.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it's an FT4 squadron in the Marine Corps.
What was his squadron
F4.
number?
F1, yeah.
VMAT 203.
Yeah.
40-meter phone. I don't know who worked Darren here.
Yeah, Marine Attack Training Squadron 203, AV-8B Harrier. But I think, I don't know,
That's a Marine Corps plane.
it is. That's got to, yeah, it's got to be a, that's got to be a Harrier then.
Wicked cool, right?
Yeah.
He's from Okay, Midland, Texas. San Diego, California. W6 Jam, not a bad call sign.
Yep. I like the DR0NK radio network. Drunk. Oh my gosh.
N6OKU. Let's see.
Oh, Garden Grove.
Yeah, single sideband. K4 Par,
Oh yeah.
Georgia. Alan from Georgia. Now we've got Dwight Moore, Fort Scott, Kansas, Bourbon County. I guess it's probably a dry county with that name.
Probably.
80OIX. I like the call sign.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that one threw me for a loop because I think it was like we had it down as I think it looked like it was double O's, and I was trying to figure out, okay, is the 0 first or second?
Well, you know, given call sign conventions, it can't be second.
Yeah.
At least not in the United States. And there's the second half of his card.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's on 80, 3.575 megahertz. FT8.
Yep.
W6 Alpha Alpha X-ray.
Temecula Wine Country.
That's a nice card. $40 meters. It doesn't specify the mode, does he? No.
No, I think he was. Yeah, I can't remember. I'd have to look back at it.
That kid looks like he's having way too much fun in that picture.
Oh yeah. Los Angeles. Yep.
FT8. Looks like a great club. Nice shout out there, huh?
Yeah.
We're at gotahams.com. We'll have to check that out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helping hams get on the air. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
They did a good job on this. This is a nice little.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, who else we got? Here's the one that's from Cuba.
No, not Cuba. Colombia.
Colombia, I mean. Nice. Was that a nice sculpture?
No, that'd be gold.
Yeah.
Now that was on a show on the National Geo some months ago. I saw that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like what is it, Aztec?
Mm-hmm.
Or oh my gosh, what was the other one that's down there? No, there's quite a few of them, but I think it's Aztec or something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Here's the backside of his card.
Yep, that's him right there. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Musical afterward legend of El Dorado offerings of gold.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
He literally says what it is. The backside of the card.
Yeah, that's actually kind of nice, though.
Yeah. Yeah, because that way you're not guessing or anything like that.
We got a very basic card here.
That's always nice, though. I mean,
Keep it simple.
yeah. Ravenna, Ohio. Holy cow.
Yeah. Look at this guy, New Mexico. Short hop, right?
Oh, over in Alamogordo.
I'm going to be going through Alamogordo soon enough. I think the 10 goes through there, doesn't it?
No. Wait. No, it goes south of it.
I don't know. When I go through New Mexico, I'm like a leper. I can only buy gas and not talk to anybody because I'm from Mexico. I'm not allowed to engage with anybody
Why not?
because of COVID.
Oh,
I'm non-contact state in New Mexico. So I'm allowed to pass through and I'm allowed to buy gas, but I got to keep to myself and not interact with anybody. Or I have to self-quarantine.
oh, gotcha.
Like somehow, like we have a problem, they don't. I
That's
think
pretty
it's the other way
typical.
around, but hey, let them think that, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, I need to go out to Alamogordo because supposedly my grandfather, well, there's, I guess, some pictures of my real grandfather who did rocket sleds back when they were testing out, G-forces and everything. Um, Supposedly they've got a whole bunch of pictures out there that should have information on him. So,
Yeah, that's fine. Just got to wait. You're not welcome there right now.
yeah.
I've been wanting
It was
to go
the
back.
first
Because
rocket man.
they upgraded White Sands from a national monument to a national park.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
I had reservations to go on that Trinity tour in April as well, and that got canceled.
Oh,
Well, so we worked him on a hamstick dipole. Washington State, I love the apple. Something in Washington doesn't deal with the ocean.
oh yeah.
FT8. I love how it's all printed on the back.
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
I worked 92 stations.
Wow.
That's not too bad.
No. I know where Colville is.
That's in eastern Washington, right?
Northern Washington.
Okay. Now we got this guy, K16 Moo.
Out of Alpine.
Yeah, another simple card.
Yep.
Single sideband on 40.
That's pretty nice.
KE0PDU, Colorado.
Yeah, Kentucky Drive in Colorado.
Yeah, so he's literally straight north of us.
Okay.
No, sorry.
No.
Number wise,
Denver's not straight. That they would be almost northeast of us.
right. Okay, so number wise, it would have to be. What are we? DM43. You have to be a 4-3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Utah's north of us. That's right. Here's the back of his card. Homebrew dipole.
Nice.
FT8. K6 LMR. I love this. Orange County and the grid square is the inspection sticker.
Yeah. I like that one. That's actually a really clever way of doing it.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a good idea.
Let's see. WM7RC confirming 40 meters.
Wait a second. Oh, yeah. 7.074 would be FT8.
No, FT8 57. You don't give a mode.
F774 is FT8.
Yeah. That's a good detective work. Let's see. KB7 Quebec Whiskey Charlie.
Oh, Forest Hill. Okay.
This one just says 40 meter digital, so we're kind of left hanging on that one. That's an FT8.
Could be FT4.
We didn't do PSK, did we?
Nope. Nope.
No, I didn't. I'll make it easy. I didn't.
I didn't do PSK. We did CW from my station.
Yep. And I was just strictly phone, so
This was not a bad looking card.
no, that's pretty cool.
N7JS, Ogden, Utah. And he's on upper sideband on 80. Okay. Here's another New Englander, K1KA.
New Hampshire.
I miss the water.
Yeah, you and me both.
Okay, he's on 20 meters, single sideband.
Yeah, that was probably Joanne. She did a lot of when she was on. It was a lot of New Hampshire and East Coast stuff.
Yeah, cool, cool, cool.
Yep.
Rolling Hills, California, 20 meters, single sideband. This one, I love this card, the way it reads.
Oh yeah.
Amateur Radio Club, Kilo 5, Golf Charlie Charlie,
Grayson County.
Grayson County Club. Oh, it's got to be a Vandy call.
Oh yeah.
But nice card there.
Yep. Very nice card. I'm pretty impressed with a lot of these cards. They've a lot of people are very creative.
Some really good time and money into their cards this year.
Yep.
A lot of them came out. Okay, so WA0 SPM. Another New England card.
No,
Colorado.
it's Lafayette, Colorado.
I read Cordes, Connecticut. Okay. Colorado there. Okay.
Unless somehow Colorado moved to the East
Oh,
Coast.
I read the Gooseberry, Connecticut. See?
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. 7 megahertz, single sideband. I think this is it, or the next to it. Here's another New England card.
Yep.
And it's pretty New England photograph there. I forget what statue that is. That's like Minuteman.
Yeah.
That's like straight in Boston. You know what I mean?
Yep. NU10.
Long metal mass.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
And that's it for the cards.
Nice.
That's pretty nice.
So,
Nice collection.
Yeah.
the mailbox was busting, I'll tell you that much. Also in the mailbox was our rejection letter for dismissal, but we all know about that crap.
Yeah, it happens. I've gotten a few of those back. It's like, why? Come on now.
But that was the one for the call sign for the club renewal.
What's that?
That was for the club renewal the first time.
Yeah.
And,
So,
you know, we can find out the official. Let's see. The official reason they gave us a headache. Dismissed without prejudice. The wish to be licensed. Certain. Mission rules submission.
yeah.
Doesn't even really say why it was dismissed. It's a useless letter. It just says it was dismissed without prejudice. Didn't say.
Well, that's the FCC for you.
Okay, here it goes. Per January 22nd, 2001, the FCC will accept applications for new modification needed only from a call sign administrator, blah, blah, blah. AKA, can go through the ARRL. Hey, I've been a ham for so long. I remember when I don't. Hey, that's what happened when you do this for 30 years. Anything else to talk about, or are we about done?
That I was gonna have Frank go over what he's done with his mast, but there isn't many people on here tonight.
Yeah.
We can always put it out towards next meeting if we want to.
I want to see
Yeah.
next meeting after he puts the pulley system on it and gets it up and going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be real nice. So
last night, I presented to the Yavapai Club on behalf of our section manager, W7RAP. He gave me some talking points to cover for an ARL update, and I made sure the meeting was recorded. So if you check out my K7VZ YouTube channel, I posted my 22-minute spiel there.
Okay.
So I guess check that out if you want to know what's happening at the ARL level in Arizona.
That was K7. What was it again? Virgil, where was that posted at?
On YouTube, on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it took me, I think it ended up being a 22-minute video. I made sure it was recorded so that way it could kind of hopefully be distributed amongst clubs.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, Rick's got a cabin that they stay up at in Greer or near Cholo there, and his internet is horrible. I think he works off of a Verizon hotspot, so.
Oh, wow.
He's had me, Yavapai Club was asking him to talk to him on Zoom, and I was like, well, I can fill in. I got to fill in for him, and that was fun last night.
Oh, come on.
Did any of you guys work the Route 66 event in September?
I did a couple of years ago. I have not done it recently though.
So yeah, I started messing around with it the first 2 or 3 days, just casually working a couple here or there. And I think they ended up with, I think it's like 22 or 23 stations they put on the air. It's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
And I got every single one of them except the Eastern Arizona one. I think it was W6T. And I worked, there were 3 Arizona stations along the route. And I couldn't get that W6T. It just never made it connected to them. So I was kind of disappointed. I forget how many, if it's 21 or 23, but so anyway, I worked like 21 out of 22 stations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive, though.
Yeah. But same thing with, I've been messing around on FT4, and I've got 48 states confirmed, and New Mexico and Nevada are the 2 states I need. And I think it's mainly just because of Skip. They're too close.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Just drive there.
Yeah.
Drive there, go on 2 meters.
Well,
Come on.
For worked all states, I have to
You have to do
within a 50-mile radius of my home now.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been ticking away at worked all states. I just got last weekend. I got Hawaii confirmation on 10 meters as well.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Since FT8 was since I started working FT8 about 3 years ago, I've been trying to get worked all states FT8 only on all bands, and I've completed 80 through 10 meters, so that includes 60 meters as well, 30, 17. I think it's nine bands worked all states I just completed with that 10-meter contact.
Wow.
I've got 31 states confirmed on 6 meters, and I need to get a 160 meter antenna and start ticking away there.
So, yeah, well, your best luck to get New Mexico and Nevada is going to be 10 meters.
Yeah, I'm trying to do those so far on 20 and 40 meters.
True. If you take if you try like 40 meters and put the antenna like within like 8 feet of the ground, about 8 feet above the ground, you might get them an NBI.
Yeah, I need a more of an invis setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just put the antenna, as a horizontal dipole about 8 feet off the ground, you'll get them.
You have a tower, right, Virgil?
Oh,
Oh, you don't.
yeah, I have a 31-foot vertical in the front yard.
Okay, that's right.
I'd say just string an 8-foot high vertical off the ground, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Because
might
I
not
have
be-
my verticals inside my house. I mean, no, not vertical, horizontal. My horizontal is inside the house, and it's only about 7.5 feet off the ground. And I work Nevada and California and New Mexico all the time because it's so NBIS.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Trust me,
Yeah, I've got a buddy pole that I was going to set out there, and that would probably, 10, 15 feet off the ground would probably work in this better.
And the other thing I found that I work all the time when I work California with that setup and stuff like that, that's a short hop distance on 40 meters, is a lot of mobile stations that have like mobile antennas right off the ground vertically.
Okay.
So because they're getting NVIS even vertically because they're coming right off the ground. You get a high takeoff angle. So that's what I've noticed. But the big thing with working like Nevada and California is, or even going to New Mexico, is that gray line propagation around sunrise, sunset.
Yeah, the cool thing with FT8 or the digital modes is I run the JT Alert connects, and so it'll sit there and decode for you, and then if it sees a state that you need, it gives you an audio alert. So
Mexico's gonna be hard because nobody lives there.
yeah, actually that Hawaii contact, I was out in the backyard and I had told Evan I've been trying to work Hawaii since like late June. So
Oh wow.
I've struggled to hear them, or when I do hear them, getting them to answer me. And I told them there's been some 10-meter openings lately, the last couple weeks, and 10 meters has been decent. Like late afternoon, like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And so I've been watching those. And so I went out and I was doing some yard work, and Evan came running out and he's like, "Dad, it's saying Hawaii." So I came in here and was able to get him to answer me.
Well, don't write off 6 meters. Was it not this past field day, but the field day before, right before we started? Chad worked Central Europe on 6. Right
Yep.
before.
I saw there was a pretty good 6-meter, I think, over the weekend. I missed it, but 6 meters. I did real well, like in the June time frame. Is kind of when it really opened, but I saw some guys screaming 6 meters is open.
Well, 6 meters
last week.
6 meters also opens up mid-November for about a week or two.
Yeah. I think there's a January VHF something that it gets enough people on there that it finds openings.
Oh yeah.
So true. I'll have to see what I can do for an antenna. Do I go for the gusto and get a beam
Yeah, 6 meters?
for anything?
Well, I mean,
Nice.
if you have a 5/8 wave 2 meter, you can tune that for 6/4 easy enough.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get a tower up as well.
Probably don't want to hear that I bought 180 feet worth of tower.
Get her up, right?
Yeah.
So I was just going through our clubs for Grapevine. For the mixed worked all state, we're at 24 states. Mostly 40 meters. Or yeah, 24.
I mean, Grapevine, I would think, isn't that within 50 miles of most of our field day sites?
No,
No, just
No.
outside of it.
And remember, that's area miles, not road miles.
yep.
Just outside of it, it's like 75.
Okay. I had to ask.
Yep, Frank and I, we talked about this quite a few times, trying to figure out exactly how we were going to do it. Even Timber Camp, I think, is slightly out of, just slightly out of the range. I think it's by
We can combine Timber Camp and Roosevelt together,
yeah,
and then the rim for pretty much everything up on the rim for everything
Oak
else.
Flats and Timber Camp can be combined for the stuff we did at Oak Flats, right?
yeah. I think Oak Flats we never had Logbook of the World though, so
It has to be in the logbook of the world.
yeah. Well, I mean, you'd have to have QSL cards going back there, but
Still have your logs or not?
no, unfortunately, I don't think we have our logs.
We have our QSL cards from back in those days.
Yeah, I still have those sitting around, but I don't. Those are kind of mixed, so
No, but I got them on my hard drive.
okay.
Remember we scanned them all and had them on the old server?
Oh yeah,
I got them all scanned.
but for our Grapevine, which is Roosevelt, I mean, we need to do some serious work, but we could get there. We definitely need some mass to do it, but
Mhm.
see here. Yeah, because we've already got Alaska, so you know we don't necessarily need to reach Alaska all that much, but
Now, all states works is just a 50 or is it 54 or what?
You got to work all 57.
is it all 57?
No.
No, it's not the territories too. It's just the 50 states, right?
50
Stuff like
states.
that, right?
Yeah, it's all 50 states. Yeah, it's all 50 states.
Yeah, and then you've got to, for Logbook of the World, or for the ARL, you've got to be within a 50-mile radius.
Yeah. Yep.
So if you move, you kind of got to restart.
Yep. Which is all right. But, you know, I mean, we go to Grapevine, you know, for winter field day most of the time anyways. That's the reason why I was sitting there saying, I mean, we could always go over to like Windy Hill and camp over there. Or we could go across the lake, go camping out in the BLM land over there.
Yeah, there's that too.
There's a couple spots over there where we could, you know, I mean, obviously there's no trees, so we're definitely going to have to be all mass. But, I mean, we have that issue over at Grapevine as well.
Okay, we have enough mass. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really liking the speaker stand method. That seems to work real well.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta buy a set.
Yeah,
What size painter pole do you have there, Frank?
the big one's a 16-footer,
16-footer. Okay.
and you get like another 5 feet with the speaker stand.
Yeah.
So it's 21 feet it's so fast to put up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jet, guys.
Okay.
I'll catch you later.
Yeah. I need to get another painter's pole because I think mine's the 12-foot painter's
Okay.
pole.
Yeah, the only thing that's tricky is carrying that stupid thing.
Yeah.
So.
Unless I
reminds
can
me, I'm
find
not
a
sure
way
where.
to,
I'm
unless I
not
can
sure
find a
where it
way to
is.
twist, use the screw-on portion at the top and screw on another portion of mast.
Yeah, see, I've never found a good one of those.
Yeah. I still would like to have a buddy pole though. They're just too damn expensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was borrowing one, and then from Leonard 87AS, and I ended up picking up one used off of PRZ. I saw a guy posting one for sale, and it didn't have the mast, which I didn't. I've got a flagpole, push-up flagpole for my camper,
Okay.
and so I wasn't interested in the mast anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up picking one up, and that's my camper antenna.
Nice.
Because the reason I wanted that is that I can run that connected to the camper, and I don't have to have, like, if I'm in a campground, like a more developed one, or where I can't tie off to a tree, or run wires, that the buddy pole is all self-contained.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to connect it to anything but my camper.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I've been using the ham sticks for that case.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what I use is, I don't think you've ever seen it, is I have a DJ speaker stands, and then I take the painter's pole, and you take the rubber cap off the end, and it slides into the top of the speaker stand.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I have empty sandbags I keep in the trailer, and a shovel. So I fill some sandbags with either dirt or rocks or whatever I find at the campsite, and then put those on the legs.
With the painter's pole and everything, what kind of height?
I want to say probably 22 feet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's about what I get with my 20-foot flagpole push-up.
Yeah.
So, cool.
And I'm sure if I put a flagpole, or if it's a better pole, it would be even nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all. Let's see here. Trying to see if anybody. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'd have to do some digging around. Yeah. So, I think that was pretty much about it for tonight.
Okay. Now give me a few.
Yeah, we just need to come up with something for November. I'll post up Virgil's video on our Facebook and our website as well.
Okay.
And yeah, because I found it right here. Only 2 views. Of course, she only posted it 5 hours ago, but still.
He's slacking.
Yeah, gosh, tell ya.
Well, I'm trying to get the word out of what's happening in the ARL. I don't know.
Yeah, because they've been kind of quiet lately.
Not much. The clubs are struggling to have a HamFest, and I don't know the details for sure, but I'm pretty sure the Superstition was trying to do theirs, and
they were.
They couldn't rent. I don't think they could rent the parking lot. Was the deal.
Okay.
I may be wrong there, but renting the Mesa Community College, I think was the deal breaker for them.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's always been kind of a contention point, anyways, because there was.
it sucks because like Yuma dealing with the a county fairgrounds, I can see how they're canceling for years to come, and
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the last word I had heard was Yuma was they were wanting to continue, but I'm sure that's, you know, renting the fairgrounds was the deal breaker there as well, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of sad in a way that, you know, we can't even count on planning for future.
Yeah, I think when we can, when some club can finally have a swap meet, it's going to be huge.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
People and all their junk stored up is going to tailgating and all kinds of stuff out there.
Oh, definitely.
Everybody stockpiling for the year or two here.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully they get some sort of vaccine or something to where people can relax a little bit about it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot the on eBay. There's quite a few people that are selling like the buddy pole, the mini buddy pole, for like $230. That's without the mast, which, you know.
Gotta be careful because they sell like I don't know what the mini is, but they sell one that's just meant to be used like a vertical.
Yep.
You got to get the one that has their Versa T.
Okay.
I figured the one I got, if I had bought all the parts new, would have been about $250.
Okay.
I picked it up for like I think it was $150 plus he wanted shipping or something. But I think it was like $180. So I saved some money, but.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even mind the. Oh, they got a Power Plus. Huh. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, and then if you can get the longer whips too.
Oh, that's ridiculous. The guys on eBay are selling the mini buddy pole for like $10 more than what is on the buddy pole website.
Oh yeah, it's the buddy stick is the one that's meant to be like a vertical.
Okay.
So what's the mini buddy pole? Oh, it's collapsible. I think that one it's more collapsible.
Okay. Oh, it is. Yep. Yeah, and I don't think it has. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at their website, the one that's just under the buddy pole, it's got like instead of a kind of a duffel carry bag that the deluxe kit comes with.
Yep.
It's got just like this plastic tube that it stores in it. That's what I've got.
Oh yeah, just the buddy pole itself.
Yeah, and then I use my own mast.
Okay. Yeah, because that one doesn't come with the mast. And you can get the long version for $500. It's like woohoo!
Well, I don't know what the long version. All it does is instead of like 6 feet extendable whips, it's got 9 foot extendable whips. But I do have the longer whips with mine, and I think it just makes tuning easier.
Okay.
I think it gives you a little more broadbanded tuning range.
Oh yeah, the buddy stick is a vertical. Still might not be bad for, you know, my house. I could put that up on my roof somewhere and yeah, I might have to look at either just the buddy pole itself and try to find my own mast, or yeah, just the antenna by itself. It does not include. That's only $200. That's actually not bad.
All right. Well, I'm gonna check out myself. I got some stuff I got to get done tonight, so
All righty.
before I head to sleep. So
Well, I'll go ahead and finish the recording of this, and then what I'll do is I'll edit out the first part of it and everything and get that up sometime this weekend. So,
sounds good.
and I'll post Virgil's video sometime here soon, and we'll go from there.
Cool.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too. Night, Dennis.
Good night.